all the time. If you stick with me, I'm going to give you a free resource at the end that tells you about why it's to your advantage to get that trademark registration started and prevent naughty infringers from usurping your trademark rights. I'm Angela Langlotz. I'm a trademark and copyright attorney, and I go live here every day to talk about trademarks and copyrights. And today I want to talk about the trademark process. I get this question all the time. How long does it take to get a trademark here in the United States? Well, it takes about 9 months if everything goes perfectly smoothly, and it can take much longer if things don't go smoothly. So, when we file a trademark application, it goes into the trademark office and it goes into the queue and it just waits to be examined. Now, normally it takes about 4 months for the trademark application to get before the eyeballs of the trademark examiner. Once the trademark examiner gets the trademark, he or she looks at it and they make an evaluation of the trademark and the application in the context of other marks on the trademark record. Now, if they find a reason to not register the mark, we will get something in our email inbox, because we get everything in the email inbox these days. All of the applications are filed electronically. We will get an invitation to respond to their objection in the email inbox. That's called an office action. An office action can be a no, or it can be a yes, but. No, we won't register because we found something in the record that we think is infringing, and we think your mark is infringing this other trademark, so we're not going to register. You are invited to respond. Or, yes, we found no reason not to register, but you've got some other problems with your trademark application that we need to have fixed before the trademark application can move forward. So it can be a no or a yes, but if it's a yes, we don't actually hear much from them in the form of an office action. What we get is a notice of publication or a notice of allowance, which means that the mark is going to be published for opposition. So if we get a notice that it's going to be published for opposition in 2 or 3 weeks, sometimes as long as a month, the mark will be published so that other people can object if they have objections to the issuance of the mark. That notice period, that opposition period rather, stays open for 30 days. So now we're up to about 6 months. So after the opposition period expires, then it takes about 11 weeks for the trademark registration to issue, and we get a certificate in the mail, in the snail mail, and we get an actual certificate that evidences the trademark registration. So on the inside, it takes about 9 months. It can take even longer if we have some problems with other parties objecting, or if it takes us a while to formulate a response to the office action. Anytime you get an office action, you always have 6 months to respond, which is nice. It gives us time, but at the same time, that trademark application isn't going anywhere until we respond to that trademark office action. So the mark will issue a lot faster if you have an attorney that is on the ball and is prompt in their responses. Now, I have seen, and this always surprises me, I've seen attorneys who just sit on the office action until the very last minute, and then they're scrambling to respond. And to me, that's inexcusable. You need to keep the trademark application moving and get a diligent attorney who's going to respond to these things right away, because otherwise it can take a long time for your trademark application to issue. So what do you need to know if somebody is infringing your trademark? Well, you need to get your trademark registered, because that's going to put you in a much better position to hammer your naughty infringer. Without a trademark registration, all you can say is, hey, I was using that first. And there's always the possibility that rather than respond to your accusations of trademark infringement, if you don't have a trademark registration, your naughty infringer may go in and register before you do. And then you're really in a pickle because now you have to prove that you are the true owner of the trademark and that you were using it first and you have better rights than they do, and it's very expensive. So if you'd like to know what to do when someone infringes your trademark, drop a comment below. I will send you a free resource. You don't even have to opt in. I'll just send it for the asking, and it'll help you know what to do when someone infringes your trademark. I'm Angela Langlotz, and I go live here on weekdays to talk trademarks and copyrights. You can find me online at TrademarkDoctor.net. You can also find me on Facebook at facebook.com/TrademarkDoctor. If you have trademark questions, please message me on my Trademark Doctor page, and I will answer your question in a future live.